Hey, what's up? It's Julie. Since I have all these different materials from a museum visit I did with my friend, I thought it would be fun to show you guys the process I have of adding these things into my bullet journal, because I feel as if it would give more dimension as to storytelling wise, since I don't have a lot of footage from that day, and I thought it would be really fun to just show the whole process of my bullet journaling. My journey starts at 7 in the morning when I left to go to college for my morning class, and for obvious reasons I did not film it because that would be weird. So meanwhile, enjoy this car ride clip. After I was done, I was just relaxing and I was waiting to see if a friend of mine was available to hang out, in which she was. Therefore, I was simply waiting to meet up with her. So this is the footage. And this is Leticia, my really good friend from college that decided to go with me on this ice cream adventure. We decided to meet up in college, and then we headed to the cafeteria and we ate our lunch, and then we headed off into our journey. We took the train and we also took the subway to get to our destination. It took us maybe 2 hours, but eventually we got there, so that's really what's important. Once we got there, there was this huge line that went all the way out the shopping center, so we had to wait for about 20 minutes. It looked like it was gonna be so much longer than it actually went, but I guess that's good. So yeah, this is a picture that we took there that they were printing out, and this is a picture of the cone I ate. It was a cookie dough, so it was really good.
Moo.
Here I'm just finishing up my journal entry just to make it pretty and cute. We actually went back later that day to grab another cone, so this is the pictures and also some of the Instagram stories that I took afterwards. After finishing up our ice creams, we decided to go to the museum nearby because A, we didn't have anything better to do, and B, my friend never went to this museum. You see that right there? That's the museum we're going to. And since I don't have any footage or pictures of the museum, this is what it looks like. It was really hectic to get in due to the new exhibition that was going on of a really famous Brazilian artist. This is us in line, just waiting and waiting for 2 hours just to get a ticket into the museum. I guess in this part we're gonna see a lot of me bullet journaling because I forgot to film, so I'm sorry. Also, if you're wondering, this is the ticket to get in. It's a sticker, and I'm not really sure if it's only on Tuesdays that they give you this as a ticket, but yeah. This was the ticket. I mean, I only went there on Tuesdays, so this is why I don't know, because on Tuesdays the museum is for free, so I'm not really sure if on the other days they just give you a piece of paper rather than a sticker as a ticket, you know. Okay, so this part of my bullet journal is really funny because I was trying to make something really cute on my bullet journal, but it turned out for the worse, and you can see on this part I don't know what to do. I'm just like, what do I do now? I made a really huge mistake. So what I actually did is I put a cover up on top of my mistake, and it kind of saved it because it was really ugly. I know I don't have the best cursive ever, but I tried and I failed. So yes, lessons learned. So what I actually wanted to do on this part is show you how the levels work inside of the museum. We first went to the second floor, which is the floor that has the main exhibitions of the museum, and we went to the first floor, which is the temporary exhibitions. Afterwards, we went to the first sub-level and the second sub-level of the museum. So on the second floor, I didn't film anything. I just forgot about filming, so here's a bunch of pictures that I took. Like I said, then we went to the first floor. Once we got there, there was this huge line to get in, and that's when I remembered that I wanted to do a vlog, so I started filming stuff happening outside while I waited. But the exhibition in general was pretty good. Kind of crowded, but I thought that to be expected since it's a really famous Brazilian artist with all of her work showcased in one place. And this is what it looked like once we were inside. And in this part, I have more footage than before because that's when I really remembered that I wanted to film and maybe try and do a vlog. So I filmed people passing by, looking at the paintings and enjoying them. Also, I filmed some of me. And you can definitely tell I was really uncomfortable doing it. I guess it was the first time I ever filmed myself in a public place, so maybe that's why I got really uncomfortable. Like in most exhibitions, the more famous paintings were really crowded and tough to see, but in general, it was a really pleasant public space. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. This is a picture that we took with my Instax. I kind of forgot I had my Instax with me, so that's why I didn't take so many pictures with it. I guess I was kind of distracted with everything that was going on in the museum that I forgot I had my Instax with me, so that was the only picture that we took. I was really glad with the way that they turned out in the end because with Instax, it's kind of like a shot in the dark. You don't really know what it's gonna look like until you see it. So I was glad they didn't look terrible. And this is me finishing up my journal spread. There's not much more to it, just making some notes and we're moving on. Next, we went to the first sub-level, which is this part right here in red. They were showcasing the Lina Bobardi work. If you don't know, she is the person that architected the MASP, which is the museum I stand right now. And this is me filming myself. I was less shy because no one was paying attention and there were fewer people in this sub-level. This is the other exhibition that they were showcasing, and that's the place that we're going to next. So this is our last stop. It's the last exhibition of the day. And more of me. By this point, I was pretty comfortable with myself. To be totally honest, didn't know much about this artist, but I loved her stuff. It was really colorful and pretty. It wasn't something so abstract that you couldn't tell anything about it. And that's me again. So right here I'm finishing up my last journal spread where I put everything that was going on, all the exhibitions, on what floor, and this actually turned out to be one of my favorite parts out of my bullet journal. And it kind of tied it all together, you know, all the floors that we went and everything that we did. So I guess this is it. This is how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. It was really fun. And maybe I'll upload more of my adventures in the future, so keep an eye out for that. But for now, this is it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!